Hi, it's me, Braxton Hunter. Welcome to my room. I'm glad you're here. Guess what? Tomorrow is the holiday where we give out candy to the trick or treaters. Tomorrow is Halloween, the spookiest holiday every October. Besides, not only it's the spookiest holiday, but it's also the perfect timing to go trick or treating with your friends and family. But for me, um, I love to dress up, but not exactly. Because I've been dressing up since I was a little boy. Now, here's something I want to tell you. Thanksgiving is going to be coming up next month. And the favorite place that I want to go to for my birthday is Universal Studios. The most number one place that I really want to go to. And here's why. Here's why. I want to do every single ride that is at that theme park because it reminds me of a movie and a talk show that I most sometimes watch. Even um Marvel movies too. Even some from like for example of the Simpsons. And special things happen there too, like the mega movie parade. It all happens there in one theme park. Now, I will show you the list of rides that I want to go on. The first ride I want to start out with is this. The Race to New York City, starring Mr. Jimmy Fallon. He opened this ride in the year of 2017. And I've been going that ride last year, and I want to go on that. I want to go on that ride again this year. The second one I want to do is Men in Black Alien Attack. I've been doing it last year, and I'm gonna do it again this year. The third one, E.T. Extraterrestrial, where we have to help the alien named E.T. find his home in those flying bikes. It might look like bikes that you ride on land, but since it's a ride, it'll be flying bikes. And from there is the Simpsons ride. But beware of the bad guy that's gonna try to demolish the whole roller coaster of it. Beware of Sideshow Bob, the most evildoer in all of Simpsons land. He tries to demolish the whole roller coaster of the Simpsons and trying to kill them all. But last year we had to stop him. But this year we're gonna get him back. And I also want to do the Kang and Kodos Twirl and Hurl again this year, where there are evil aliens who need help attacking Springfield. and the 2D version of Minion Mayhem. They call it 2D because they got rid of the 3D goggles since 2022. So that's why they call it the 2D version of Minion Mayhem. But beware of the fart gun that shoots out gas. We don't ever want that to happen, because if it shoots out gas like that, we have to hold our nose so that we don't have to smell that stinky fart. Some people say in the scene that it smells like bananas, but it does not. It smells like real fart. And I do not want that to happen to me again this year, because it did last year. So stinky. So from there, when Thanksgiving comes of my birthday, I want to go to that place and have some fun time, because birthdays are all about having fun and enjoying yourself. But I wouldn't do it alone. I wouldn't do the vibes alone, because that's not gonna work. So I would have some help from a cousin of mine who lives in Danbury. I can't say who, because you'll have to wait until that time comes. Yeah, so from here on out, it'll be a fun time at Universal Studios for my birthday, and it'll be a great time, just so how it is. Yep, I'm really hoping to go to Universal Studios for my birthday. It's my favorite place. Last summer, I wanted to go to Universal Studios for a fun time, but it was changed up into a water park. But now, this is gonna be the time next month, this year, for a great and wonderful time at that theme park. Right now, it's time for ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Vanna Wolf. Halloween edition. Thank you, Johnny.
One of my favorite things about hosting this show is how seriously everyone takes Halloween around here. Right? Everyone.
Right?
Now the head's
Overplaying. I get out of this thing.
Good luck for the next 28 minutes. See you in a little bit. Bye.
Let's get this Halloween show started.
Gonna check if you know each other in a minute. First, grab your device.
Grab the devices, please.
$1,000. The category is
What the fun?
Love that.
What the fun?
More, Vanna.
All aboard, here we go. Any guesses?
Abby.
Making a fool of myself.
Never does that happen.
You betcha spooky you are.
Abby McLaughlin from North Hollywood Thing. B-Dubs at the board. Let's go.
Any Halloween guesses?
Abby.
Supernatural phenomenon.
You got it, Abby.
You're correct.
Awesome. Don't forget, we're at the Year of Fun wedge on the wheel. It is a pumpkin full of cash. If you solve the puzzle for that
If
round,
you say the answer.
$5,000. The first round category is song lyrics tonight. If you're watching, and Abby, you're on the wheel. Do the honors. Let's have a big night.
Spin the Halloween wheel. Right off the target. Don't, wait.
It took Vanna hours to put that there. Call the letter first.
C.
Is there a C?
One C. Now carefully go from underneath, I think, like you're scooping up a piece of pie. Well, that's part of the pie. Well done, Abby.
Well
Go ahead
done.
and put that in front of you on the wedge, pumpkin ledge. You've got $500.
I'd like to buy an owl. A fowl, not an owl. And if you have an owl.
There's several birds for sale, other animals as well. As Snow White would want it.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
$500 and an owl or a
Fowl.
vowel. What would it be?
A.
How about an A?
Is there an A's?
How about 6 A's?
Woo.
Nice. Spin the Halloween wheel.
900.
D.
Couple of D's. Long way to go, but they're the D's.
Spin the Halloween wheel, please.
550.
N.
We have 3 N's. 1, 2, 3. $900.
T.
There is no T.
Nah,
Rahima,
sorry.
your turn on the wheel.
Oh.
900.
S.
There is an S. $900 for that. $500.
W.
3 W's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. $2,400. What do you think? 700.
L.
2 L's.
May I please buy a vowel?
Sure.
I.
There are 4 I's, no L's.
Spin the Halloween wheel, please.
650.
R.
There are 2 R's. Here they come. Song lyrics to category, Rahima.
Spin the wheel, please. The Halloween wheel.
600.
P.
There is 1 P. Right down there by Vanna. $600.
G.
Yes, there is a G. Almost there.
Can I buy a vowel, please?
Okay.
O.
Couple of O's. Rahima, $5,800. Song lyrics. Take a look. What you think?
May I solve the puzzle? I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada.
You got it. Yes. A real pretty pina colada. Congratulations. You are a leader. $5,800 out in front. Evan, get some cash when we come back. Abby's got some. We just got here. A lot more wheel after this. Stay with us.
This program is made possible in part by the following. Happy Halloween! Tonight's Halloween show brought to you by the following.
What do dogs dream about all day long? Home-style pot pie recipe with juicy chicken and veggies. Give your dog the real ingredients in Blue Buffalo treats.
My heart has experienced life-changing wins and losses.
Tony Hawk.
I trust Qunol CoQ10.
Tony
Number one
Hawk.
cardiologist recommended form of CoQ10. Qunol, the brand I trust.
Tonight's mystery round is brought to you by Pentagon.
I take something for your heart or your joints. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you?
And if the contestant can get the right mystery wedge, they'll get $10,000 Halloween money.
Welcome back. This round time. The categories before and after. Here it comes. You're on the wheel. Let's see what you can do. Good luck.
Spin the Halloween wheel.
900.
S.
Yes, 2 S's. $1,800. $700.
H.
2 H's. Come on. Yes, 600. You got there.
T.
1 T as well.
May I please buy a vowel?
You're so polite. Yes.
E.
2 E's for you. $3,300 now.
May I please buy another vowel?
Yeah.
A U, please.
You have some money. You're spending it to use. There you go. $3,050 now.
Okay.
Slow down, wheel. Okay, Evan, it's your turn. There's that wedge. Follow a letter. N. There is an N. That's $1,000 for the N, or he's going for it to see what's on the other side. I feel like you're going. I'm going for it. He's going. Is it
Let's see.
$10,000?
Let's see. Uh-oh.
It's okay. That other thing. Abby, your turn.
All right.
Spin the wheel, please.
800.
D.
Yes, indeed. $1,600.
I'd like to solve
The answer is...
haunted house salad.
You got the before and after there.
You bet your pirate's booty.
But you got it. $4,600 for you. Evan, prize puzzle next. Worth a lot of money. If you get it, you're really in the running. Right back to see who does get it after this one, wheel.
This program is made possible in part by the following. Happy Halloween!
Let's get to the prize puzzle. The category's places for it tonight. Let's go. You're on. Show us what you got. All right.
Prize puzzle.
650. D. Yes. 2 Ds. $600. N. Yes, we have 1 N. $500. S. 3 S's, Evan. Now you're on a roll. $3,400. There we go. Places.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay. A. There are 4 A's. Let's get them in, then you can take a look and decide. $900. Let's go with M. No M. Abby, you take over. $850.
T.
There are 2 T's. $1,700. $3,500.
H.
There is an H.
Woo.
1 8.
All of a sudden, $5,200.
May I buy a vowel? An E, please.
Yes, we have 2 E's. Good choice. Vowels are gone, so can't go there. You can solve or you can spin. What do you think, Abby?
I'm going to solve, please, Ryan.
What's
Okay.
the Halloween
Castles
answer?
and cathedrals.
That's how you do it, Abby.
Correct.
Well, you solved it. It's the prize puzzle. How about a trip to Italy with the catacombs? And
Listen to Mr. Johnny.
Enjoy this beautiful country from coast to coast, Abby. From Rome to the rocky cliffs of Sorrento and the Amalfi Coast. Take in the best of southern Italy. Explore breathtaking coastline scenery. From the dramatic beauty of the Amalfi Coast to the charms of seaside Sorrento. Experience the country's renowned food and culture. And it wouldn't be Halloween without delving into the history of eternal Rome. From Pompeii's ruins to the bone-adorned Capuchin crypts and the shadowy Roman catacombs. Colette, by travelers for travelers. $12,110.
That's the deal word.
Jim left out the horseback riding up the mountain, so you don't have to do that. Don't worry. $21,660. Our leader, Abby. And we've got the triple toss-up when we come back on Wheel right after this. Way to go.
This program is made possible by Happy Halloween!
Join the millions who are feeling the power of Osteobiflex, the #1 pharmacist recommended joint care supplement.
Tune in right here 5 days a week to watch new episodes of Wheel of Fortune.
But that's not all. You can now stream the latest 5 episodes anytime.
So make sure to tune in.
Time for the triple toss-up. It is the same category. Each one is worth $2,000. The category is fun and games. Got your devices. Let's do it.
Any guesses?
Abby,
Playing dress up.
$2,000 adds you lead there. Well done. Here is number 2.
Number 2.
Rahima.
Playing with fire.
You're not supposed to, but that's correct.
All right, Evan, is this yours? Time for
Number 3.
Abby,
Playing hooky.
you got that fast. Wow.
Righty ho.
Another $2,000 for you. And our next puzzle here, the category is food and drink this time around. Final spin time, Abby. You will do the honors on the wheel. We'll add $1,000 where it lands. Consonants will be worth $1,850.
Category food and drink.
S.
No.
No.
R.
Yes, there is just one. Get it in. Study the board.
You have 3 seconds to solve it. Nah.
Evan. T. There is a T.
Nah.
Abby.
H.
No. Rahima.
No.
N.
1 N. Drink.
My
Nah.
favorite
Nah.
D.
Evan. F. 1 F. My favorite candy. There you go.
That's right, man.
Got the whole word out there. You're on the right track. On the board. Nice to see you, Evan. $3,700 for you. You got on the board at the end. You're taking on the money. We appreciate you. Happy Halloween. Rahima, wonderful for you to stop by from Sri Lanka. $7,800 for you. Have a great one. Abby, what has happened here? $25,660. You said you wanted to win a trip to Italy before the show, and look at this. You're going to Italy.
I know.
It can happen. Now you're going to the bonus round. You wanted to do that as well.
Yes, I did.
All right. 3
Here are the
categories to
categories.
choose from. Thing, phrase, food, and drink.
Phrase.
All right.
Righty ho.
Right after this, the bonus round.
Promotional consideration provided by Happy Halloween.
Already over $25,000. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Who's with you tonight?
My husband, Colin.
Hi, you having fun?
A lot of fun.
Does she ever not have fun?
No.
Are you scared of horses?
Yeah.
You
Him
guys gonna
too.
last forever. Go ahead and give it a big spin. Good luck to you.
Well, let's spin the bonus Halloween wheel.
$100,000, $75,000.
$1,000.
A bunch of money is what I'm trying to say. I will grab the envelope. Okay. Try to get you on that. You chose phrase. We're going to
You
give
chose
you
phrase.
RSTLNNE. Man is going to show you that. Now, Abby, 3 more consonants and a vowel.
B. C. M. A.
Okay. Vanna. Take a good look. It is a phrase. You'll have 10 seconds to try and solve it. Good luck.
You made me blush.
Right you are.
Ready?
Ready?
Blush.
I agree, blush.
Congratulations. You win some Halloween money of cash. $55,000.
Hallow Green.
Hello, Green.
Here's
$55,000.
Well, you called the right letters. You got it fast. Grand total,
$80,660.
I like it when it ends like that. Ben and I will be right back. Stay with us. Wow.
This program is made possible in part by Happy Halloween.
One of the songs tonight, my favorite candy. What is yours?
Anything with chocolate and nuts. How about you?
I love nuts. I don't like nuts in my candy, but my favorite candy is anything with peanut butter and chocolate, and I like it in the freezer. I was not prepared for that question, but it seemed like it.
It was a good answer.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you approved. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sounds really good right now.
What more wheel? Stream the latest 5 episodes anytime on Hulu and Peacock.
From the dialogues to backstage at Sony Pictures Studios.
This is Jeopardy! Today's contestant,
Tenders are
a middle school teacher from Lynchburg, Virginia, Jake
lock
Hubble.
it on the boy,
From Evanston, Illinois, Elijah Perseus Blubaugh.
And our returning show.
An attorney from Washington, D.C., Tom Devlin, whose 2 days cash
it
winnings
on,
total
friends.
$43,199. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and welcome to Jeopardy! It was a great win yesterday from our champion, Tom Devlin, who said after the game he's trying to do the following. Believe himself, control what he control, and see how far he'll go. That's great advice right here on the Alex to Backstage. And we have our players, Elijah and Jake. Good luck to you guys, and here we go into the Jeopardy round. With these categories right here. Presidential facts. After that, Beer Me. Then we have Disney characters. And that's Totally Sus, followed by Tough 6-letter vocab, and Saint Somewhere. The word saint in each response. Tom, you'll start.
Ken, 800.
Brewed since 1928, this beer sponsored the Jamaican women's for the time.
That's right.
Yes.
Beer for 6.
Vinny Cilurzo is credited with making the first Double This, a hoppy craft brew with a foreign country in its name.
Tom.
Is an IPA.
Yeah.
Disney for 6.
A song about him says, no one's slick as, no one's quick, no one's next as dick as him. Tom.
Gaston.
Yes.
Disney for 8.
He says some people are worth melting for. We were looking for Olaf the Snowman from Frozen. Tom.
Oh, that is totally sus for 600.
A 1928 New York Times headline convinced man jailed of this haunted landmark. Tom.
What's Brooklyn Bridge?
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Sus for 8.
And so there's the Daily Double.
Off to a fast start again. You can wager any or all of that 2,600.
Let's go for it. 2,600.
All right. Here is the clue. If you get it right. A boy known for the So Grit. This tells Oliver Twist about a free place to stay in London.
Full Dodger.
That is correct. That is
1,500 for
correct.
you. And still commanding the
Select
lead.
again.
6-letter vocab for 6.
Here's an example of Spain of this circular tower. Elijah.
What is a minaret?
No. Tom or Jake? We were looking for turret. Tom.
That was tough. Beer for 1,000.
Okay, the answer there. Launched in 1995, this style beer with a longer name is been orange.
What's Blue Moon?
Right.
A presidential for 400.
The president seen here got married while in the office, and it was his 16 years of his junior with this first name. Jake.
Is Edith?
Edith Wilson.
Presidential facts 1,000.
Okay, the answer there. Benjamin Harrison said the combinations of capital commonly called these are dangerous. Jake.
Monopolies?
No, sorry. Tom?
Trust.
That's right.
Presidential for 800.
Answer please. This New Yorker's bid for reflection was hampered by an 1837 financial panic. Jake?
Van Buren.
That's right.
That's totally sus, 1,000.
Answer please.
Armand D'Amato was found guilty of this two-word crime, using the postal service to get money under false pretenses.
Tom?
Wire fraud?
No. Elijah or Jake? We were looking for the postal system, mail fraud. Jake?
Saint somewhere for 1,000.
On November 11, 1493, Columbus sighted of Alestier Island and named it of this honoring man.
Who's Gregory?
No. Jake?
Jake.
Who's Saint Barthol?
Also wrong. Tommy? We were looking for St. Martin. Back to Jake.
Saint somewhere for 800.
This London wood, not wart, is home to Abbey Road, Liquid's cricket. Tom?
What's St. John's?
That's right.
Let's go back to vocab for 8.
Okay, the answer. John Glenn helped popularize this word for a mental malfunction. Jake?
It's a glitch.
That's the word.
I'll be saying
If
glitch.
you say glitch, but not for John Glenn, you have to bring yourself back to 0. We need to pause. We're halfway through the Jeopardy round, but we'll come right back with the players. And Jake, give us the last quick response. Let's get back to it.
Presidential facts for 600, please.
Okay, the answer there. Abraham Lincoln called this amendment a king's cure for all the evils. Jake?
What's the 13th Amendment?
Yes.
Disney characters for 1,000.
In this film, Catherine O'Hara voiced Sally, a rag doll for Dr. Frankenstein. In The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jake?
Tough 6-letter vocab for 1,000.
Harking back to Greek, this end of the alphabet word is gentle.
What is Zephyr?
Yes.
Tough 6-letter vocab for 400.
Answer please. It's a verb where you could use the namesake app, not to expose to a song on the radio. Tom?
Shazam.
Shazam is right.
Saint for 6.
Geography speaking, the backup band of this now singer should be named Jake.
Saint Vincent.
That's right.
Saint somewhere 400.
Answer please. Completed in 1959, this waterway includes an almost 1990 mile. Tom?
The St. Lawrence Seaway?
Right.
Sus for 4.
The film The Boy Next Door had, and Jennifer Lopez was gift as the first edition. Elijah?
What is the Odyssey?
No. Tom?
Iliad for...
Right.
Beer Me for 4.
In 1985, the founder of the Boston Beer Company introduced the beer. Jake?
M. Adams.
Yes.
Disney characters 400.
In Aladdin, Jafar's sidekick is a parrot with this name. Elijah?
Iago.
It is.
Disney characters 200.
The last clue? This legendary warrior remaining of China gained a superpower for 2020 live action. Tom?
Mulan.
Good.
That's for 2.
It was on this date in 1957 when the British news show reported on the bumper crop in Switzerland. Tom?
It's April 1st.
You got it.
Beer Me for 2.
The whistling oyster was once on display in the storehouse in Dublin. Tom?
Guinness.
Right again.
Presidential for 2.
The youngest president to die, he was 46. Tom Brady and John Mayer are. Jake?
Who's Polk?
Right, you know?
Tom.
Who's Kennedy?
That's right.
6-letter for 2.
The Latin of whom give us this word for the minimum number. Tom?
Quorum.
That's right. And
One more
the
visit.
last clue, if you get it right. It's a straight shot down for 2 hours of so going to this city of a birthplace. Tom?
That's correct.
St. Paul is correct. A big leave you at the end of Jeopardy round. Lots more time with Elijah, but Double Jeopardy's up next.
Any smartwatch. On sale now at Cardia.com or Amazon.
Time now for Double J, which is called Double Jeopardy. There are 2 daily doubles hidden in these categories. First up, an Italian Renaissance man. Oh, bad news. You are wrong. Alternative pop culture. Transportation. All in wind. And in the 6th spot, book ends. Elijah, let's get you out of the hole. Start.
Let's do an Italian Renaissance man for 1,200.
Okay, the answer there. In his manual of rulers, he wrote among the other evils, which brings you to be despised, Jake,
Machiavelli.
that's correct.
Renaissance Man 2000.
Okay, the answer. Shown on the medal, Methuselah was the Lord of Vimy, but also these mercenaries to conduct or lead. Tom,
Tom.
What are conductor?
no. Elijah or Jake? We were looking for the Kaduri. Jake,
Jake.
A litter of pop culture for 2000.
answer please. Released in 2001, it was Shakira's breakthrough hit in the United States. Jake,
Whenever, wherever.
that's the song.
Litter of pop culture 1600.
Answer please. In 2025, Phil Robertson, the Partridge of the Louisiana Family, featured this reality show, passed away.
Duck Dynasty.
That's the show.
Transportation for 12.
The Knucklehead and the Panhead are historic engine styles of the U.S. company's two-wheeled rides. Jake,
What is Harley Davidson?
that's the company, yes.
A book ends 2000.
Answer please. At the end of this novel, Lunan Archer looks up the apartment of the love and heads back to the hotel.
What is the Age of Innocence?
And you're on the plus side.
Let's do bookends for 1600.
Answer please.
The of this Wilson Rawls tale reveals the title botanical location near the graves of beloved dogs.
Though the sad where the red fern grows. Elijah,
Let's do bookends for 1200.
answer please. The end of this Foster novel is It'll Be Such a Hey.
What is Howard's End?
Yeah,
Litter of pop culture 1200.
answer please. It ends with the lines, oh no, it wasn't the airplanes. It was the Beauty of the Beast.
What is King Kong?
Right.
And you
Italian
all,
Renaissance Man 1600.
Famous setting of this opening part of the Mass came long before Mr. Mister's #1 hit.
Jake,
Was Broken Wings?
no. Tom,
Kyrie.
right you are.
Liaison.
Transportation 16.
1977 Constructional Convention watched in amazement as one of these new vessels on the Delaware River. Tom,
Steamboat?
yeah.
You are wrong. 1200.
Answer there is the Dilly Double.
An ominous category to find the Daily Double, Tom, but you're wagering from the lead.
4000.
All right, going for $16,200. Here's the clue. You hate to say it, you are wrong. The French are generous with terms of blunders, having given us the pass at this 5-letter word for a public mistake.
It's not. What is foible? It's not.
No, it's not. If you want to say it, you are wrong.
And I did one.
But you're
But
still...
you're still ahead after you got me, Tom. Select again, please.
For 1200, please.
It's the scale number of the deadliest tornado. It has the lines none of you have seen before. Tom,
5.
right.
Ilwin for 16.
There's nothing saintly about these feared hot, dry winds that fanned the 2025. Tom,
What are the Santa Ana winds?
good.
A litter of pop culture 8.
Answer, please. In Spanish, this singer and rapper's name is El Calmario. Tom,
Bad Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Right.
That's for 8.
Answer there, the other than the Dilly Double.
Possibly a more fortuitous category this time for you, Tom. How much do you want to wager?
I hope so. 6,000.
Alright, a big wager now. You'll have $17,800 if you get it right. Marcello Finzinio knew this family and founded his academy and hub of their Iren at their villa near Florence.
Who are the Medici?
That is correct this time.
So you extend your lead?
Select again.
All right. Now I'm not afraid anymore. You are wrong. 800.
Oh my. To tell someone they're wrong before myself, it implies insanity, but Walt didn't care. Elijah.
I contradict myself? What is I contradict myself?
That's right.
The Italian Renaissance Man 400.
Okay, the answer there. For the genesis of working at this landmark, it was after a daily dude. It came in 1512. Jake.
Sistine Chapel.
Yes.
Ilwin 2000.
Thunderstorms and temperature inversions can cause this sudden change or direction of creating turbulence.
In Sheer.
Good for 2000.
Ilwin for 8.
Around this island, a cold wind called the Grey Gale sometimes approaches hurricane force and midships. Jake.
It's Malta.
That's right.
You are wrong. 2000.
Answer. There flexes to an article from an author who made a mistake, this Latin plural of electrical goofs.
Errata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were wrong, 16.
Answer, please. The Supreme Court majority has been accused of an acute eccentric in 2024 in these. Tom.
Dissents.
You got it.
Transportation, 8.
Answer, please. Mocked as the big ditch it connected. Tom.
Erie Canal.
Right again.
Transportation, 2.
The 1956 bill creating this vast national network of the votes of a long gas tax. Tom.
Interstates.
Yes.
Bookends for 8.
The last sentence of the drawn book mentions this creator of the life of a new one. Jake.
What's On the Origin of Species?
That's the book.
Bookends 400.
Answer, please. The last chapter of Persecution begins who can be in doubt of what followed and what was not in Tom.
Is marriage.
Yes, it ends in the wedding.
Ill wind for 400.
Answer, please. This calm central part of a hurricane usually forms with sustained wind speeds, 74 miles per hour.
It's the eye.
Yeah.
A litter of pop culture 400.
Per the opening narration of Star Trek is this. Tom.
The final frontier.
It is.
You are wrong, 400.
Answer, please. In America or yore would often leave the dogs hunting them doing this. Tom.
Barking up the wrong tree.
That is correct, and we'll finish the transportation. This two-word term for lifts used by skiers also refers to public transport in San Francisco.
A cable car.
That's right. You wind up to $27,800, and we go to the final Jeopardy category. South America. We'll head to South America after this. We're going to South America with this final Jeopardy category, and the clue is this. An airport at this South American city is named for an archaeologist who was known as the Lady of the Lines. 30 seconds. Good luck. Elijah Persuades is up first. He wrote down, what is Lima? You're in the right country, but I'm afraid that's not right. What'd you wager? Everything but $1. So you're left with $1. Jake in second place. What did he come up with? What is Kazoo? It's not, I'm afraid. What is his wager? Nothing at all. So you still have $7,800. And it's up to our champion, Tom Devlin, has a big lead. He wrote down the correct response. What is Nazaria? The Nazar Lions are those like big from Peru. What'd you wager, Tom? $2,200. $30,000 mark.
3-day total of $73,199. Congratulations.
Well done. Let's see if we can make it through the week. We'll be back here tomorrow. Join us.
Social consideration provided by Canyon Spirit.
Luck in dumb friends. Today, it's time for Catch 21. Here's the Alfonso Barrel and Ludia. Hey, buddy, what's up? Yeah. Welcome to Catch 21. I'm Alfonso Barrel. Say hello to our Dia, Miss Vicky Padilla. Well, let's meet the players. One of them could leave here with $25,000. Right. Please, you are?
I'm Liz Stromath, originally from Bellevue, Nebraska. I own a small business. I'm married and I have 3 kids who played collegiate volleyball and won championships.
All right. Well, good luck to you today. And you are,
Hi, I'm Michael Montero, and I'm originally from Detroit and live to tell about it. And I'm a former Marines. Hi, baby.
All right. Good luck, Mikey. And you are,
Akiva Layton. I'm from Los Angeles, California, born and raised. and I'm a student graduated as a student of Cal State Northridge, and I got some student loans to pay off, so I want to win that big money.
All right. Thank you. Oh, now the opening of the game is making 21 without going over. Catch 21 exactly. You're an instant wiggle. You start you off with one card each. Mickey, let's see the cards.
Our first card is a 9.
Okay.
All right.
Michael, you have
Mikey.
8.
Mikey.
And our last card is a 10.
All right. Now, players, to earn more cards, you need to be the first to ring in and answer a multiple choice question. Then, either keep the card or force it on one of your opponents to make their hand sad. You'll get 100 points for each correct answer and 500 points for wiggling the round. The first player today get a 21 exactly. You'll win this. You win a 3-night stay for 2 at the Hilton Santa Cruz Scouts Valley. It's nested in the woods of the Santa Cruz Mountains, syndicated loaded to all the Monterey Bay attractions, redwoods, golf courses, and wineries. The continent of Central California. You guys ready? Alright, let us play Catch 21. Here's question number 1. A short man with boobs is how which 6 in the city star described their fiance? Sarah Jessica Parker, Krista Davis, or Nixon? Mikey.
Cynthia Nixon.
Is right. 100 points. You're in control. Let's see the next card. Mickey, deal a card.
It's a 7.
It's a 7 of a face card. Mikey, what do you say?
I'm going to pass that to Akiva and break up that 10.
Like season before 17, you'll be looking for 4. Hickory Dickory Dock, happy hours at 4 o'clock. A classic that queries made of what liquider? Akiva.
Gin.
Is wrong. Liz? And that is right. 100 points. You're in control. Let's see the next card. Mickey, Dylan, is it a 2?
It's a 6.
It's a 6. Liz, what do you say?
I am going to pass it to Akiva and bust
Oops.
him.
Sorry, Akiva, you busted. You're out of this round, but not out of the game. It's down to you 2. Question 2. In a film originally to be called The Beast, what creature literally falls for his leading lady of the top of the Empire State Building? Mikey.
Gorilla. King Kong.
No. Liz?
It's King Kong.
That is right. Couldn't accept the Gorilla King Kong, but its answer is just King Kong. Alright, Liz, you're in control. 100 points. You're looking for that too. Mickey, deal a card.
It's a jack.
It's a jack of a face card. What do you say, Liz? Freeze. Alright. No ties to Catch 21, Mikey. You need to make it 20 or 21 to beat Liz. No more questions. We're just going to deal the cards. Mickey, he's looking for a 3.
Deal it.
Dealing.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. That's a 13. You'll be looking for an 8. Mickey, 7 or 8?
A 2.
It's a 2. You have a 15. Looking for a 5 or a 6. For the wiggle, deal a card.
A 9.
Oops, sorry, which means Mikey, you bust. The points for wiggling the round. 700 points. Alright, round 2's coming up. But don't forget, you can play Catch 21 live for free at gsn.com. Now stick around. We'll deal with Catch 21 right after this. Welcome back to Catch 21. Now, Mikey, you and your friends had a, business stuff, correct?
Yes, we're big boxing fans, so we decided we'd be tough guys, and we tried to do like a Fight Club thing, but it was the worst idea ever because one of my boys popped me and I broke my nose.
Oh.
And it was pretty rough, so, yeah.
So, we had a thought about having the tough guy competition.
We kind of just did, and
Clearly.
Right.
And, do you think, we, punch each other for real?
There was alcohol involved, and that's usually...
of course. Tough man competition like alcohol.
Broken
nose.
Yeah. Right. Stitches in the nose leads to tears.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully no more tough man competition.
No more.
No, gotta keep the moneymaker pretty.
Okay, because Akiva doesn't want to play that.
No, he does not.
Okay.
You don't want to. Good luck to you.
All right.
Alright, let's take a look at the scores. We got Liz with 700, Mikey with 100, and Akiva with nothing. Now keep in mind, when this round is over, we have to say goodbye to the player with the lowest score. The prize for getting a 21 exactly is still in go. Mickey, show him the cards.
Yes!
It's a 10 of a face card.
Next up is a 3.
Okay.
And your last card is a 2.
Alright.
Here we go, guys. Here is question 1. Someone who bounces a check in the Siege Republic might run out of capital. What world capital? Istanbul or Brussels? Mikey
It's correct.
is right. 100 points in control. Looking for an 8. Mickey, deal a card.
It's a king.
It's a 10 of a face card. Mikey, what do you say?
Back to Akiva.
Okay.
Alright, I'm trying to bust him out.
You're trying to bust him out. Give her a 12. You're looking for a 9. In 2010, what celebrity traveled to places like Heidi in Boston, a Goodwill ambassador? Akiva.
Angelina Jolie.
Not adopt any of the children. Angelina Jolie is right.
Keep me on the board, get 100 points.
You're looking for a 9. He's in control. He's looking for a 9. Mickey, deal a card.
It's a king.
It's a 10 of a face card. What do you say, Akiva?
I'm not gonna take that king, and I'm gonna give it to Michael.
Giving it to Mikey. Oh, you have a 13. You were looking for an 8 again. If you're happy your girlfriend enjoys riding on your Cartman, how does she like to travel? Liz.
On a boat, on the water.
On the boat is right. In control. Yeah, 100 points. Looking for an ace. Mickey's in an ace.
It's a queen.
It's a queen.
Okay, I've got 10. I'm going to take that and I'm
And
going
we'll
to
freeze. Alright. Alright, guys. Liz is frozen at 20. No more. You have to. No time to catch 21. You need to make it 21. Down to you two. If Dr. Bakori fell and cracked his Bagrim, what grades anatomy player would write the prescription? Akiva
Patrick Dempsey
is correct. Akiva got 100 points. You're looking for a 9. Mickey is in the 9. Deal the card. It's a 4. Akiva, what do you say?
I'm gonna pass it to Michael.
Passing it to Mikey. Giving him a 7, and he's looking for a 4. The slogan, I like Ike, was made by Tina Turner. But it was linked to what, Mikey?
And that is
Dwight is correct.
1950s. Michael, you got
Michael, you got 100 points of control. Looking for a 4. And any more than 9, he could bust the keeper out. Mickey, this is a 4.
It's
It's
a jack.
a jack.
You know where that's going. Boom.
Oh no! He busted.
with the lowest score. That means we're not going to continue.
I'm sorry, we have to say goodbye to you. But we have to find out who's going to win that all-important power chip. Michael, you got 17. Liz is frozen at 20. You must make a 21 to beat her. Mickey, he's looking for that 4. For the wiggle, deal the card.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. You have a 19. You need another 2. For the wiggle, deal the card.
It's a 9.
I'm sorry. Which means, Mikey, you bust again.
You win this round.
Liz, with the points for wiggle in this round.
1,300 points.
But that means Liz is moving on with 1,300, Michael's moving on with 300, and once again, Akiva, we have to say goodbye. When we return, Liz and Michael will go head to head for $25,000. We'll be right back. Quincy.
Now you get to move on to our
Round around, a chance to play for $25,000. Now, and the prize for getting a 21 exactly is still in go. Now, there are no points in this round. It's all about the knowledge and the luck of the cards. The winner gets $1,000 plus all important power chips. Now, there could be a lifesaver in the final round. A power chip each round you've won, plus one more for wiggling the game. Let's see over the cards. Mickey Dillon.
Guys, Liz, you have a king.
A 10 of a face card.
And Michael, how about a 7?
Okay.
Now, control of the cards is more important than ever, so listen closely to question 1. For nearly 50 years, what cartoonist is working a Peanuts story? Liz?
Carl Schwartz.
That is wrong. Mikey, starring Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Charles Sharks on Magnoling. Mikey.
Adults.
Right. Mikey in control. You're looking for a 4. Mickey, is it a 4? Deal it.
It's a 4.
Right on the target. You have an 11. You're looking for a 10 or a face card. Don't be too happy if Fran Drescher stops speaking, because if she have enough information of what organ in her neck. Mikey.
Larynx
is right. In control. Need a 10 or a face card. 10 or a face card for the instant wiggle and that special prize. Mickey Dillon. Which means, Mikey, you just won $1,000. For the special prize. Liz, we have to say goodbye. And if you're at home, like watching Catch 21 on TV, you'll love playing online for free at GSN.com. When we return, Mikey's gonna have a shot at winning $25,000. Don't you go anywhere.
439-7301. Call now.
Good luck. I was the patient for you. Who's calling? You're not from around here, are you?
Quincy. Welcome back to Catch 21. We're here with Mikey, who just won $1,000, and now he's about to play for $25,000. Alright, now, until now, you have to play with one hand, but now you're going to play with 3. We have a deck that's been shuffled and cut, so we'll start things off by dealing you 1 card for each hand. Mickey, let's see his cards.
First card is a 9.
Let's see the next one, please.
It's a 7.
Right. And the last card.
This one is a 4.
Now the object of the game is to make it Catch 21 exactly. Catch 21 once, you're gonna win $1,000. Catch 21 twice, I'm gonna climb up to $5,000. Now, if you manage to catch it in all 3 hands, you'll have $25,000. Now, be careful. You can stop at any time, because if you bust in any of 3 hands, you'll lose everything except the $1,000 you won earlier. Now you have the power chips that can keep you alive and change the card if you don't like it. You get a power chip for trying 1, plus 1 more for wiggling the game. You have won the final round, so you get a power chip, plus 1 more for wiggling the game. 2 of them.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Let's play Catch 21.
Now, we're looking for a 7, we're looking for a 4. Both of those are already on the board. We're also looking for a 2.
For a 2.
Okay, so any 3 of those cards, we're happy. Any one of those 3 cards, okay? 2, 7, 4.
7 or 4, Mickey. Deal the card.
It's a 4.
Here we go. All right, okay, that's easy. Simple, right? So, what we need is
We need a 10 or face card.
10 or face,
$10 face card.
Knock it out.
We would also take a 7. Right. A 7 or 2 would get those other 2 hands in great position. Okay? So, Mickey, we'd love a 10 or a face for $1,000. We'll also take a 2
We'll also take a 2 or a 7 of a face card. These are the 10 or a face card.
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
You know what? I'm going to use one of my power chips and get rid of this 3. I don't like this.
Okay, I'll take that from you. You know what? I like that play. It keeps your eyes. You're looking for the same cards. So, Mickey,
10 or a face card.
$1,000. That's what we want.
$1,000.
We also love a 7.
We love a 7 of a face card.
2. That's what we need. So, Mickey,
So, Mickey,
for $1,000.
is it a 10 or a face card?
Is it a 10 or a face?
Is it a 10 or a face?
Deal the card.
It's a 7.
We also love a 7 of a face card.
That's what we need.
Really nice.
That's what we need. We'd also love a 2. We would also love a 2. So, Mickey,
10 or a 2.
10 or a 2. 10 face or 2. Or a face. $1,000.
10 or a face card. 10 or a face card. Deal the card.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Well, I'm thinking there's so many face cards, and there's 4 10s in there, so I have the chances of hitting one of those are pretty good. So
Okay.
I want to keep pulling cards. So I'm thinking the power chip. I'm thinking to use some power chip.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Then we use the power chip?
Let's do it.
Use the power chip
Take the
now.
power chip. Let's get rid of this thing. I like to play. I like to play. Because now that it's
But
still
now-
10-9 open, it doesn't mess up your 11. Right? It keeps us ready now
Ready
for
for a 10 or a face card.
That's what we need. That's what,
What
we
we
want.
need.
We need to
We
get
need
you some
it.
money.
We need that money.
On the board. Let's make it happen right here on this board.
Jim Ryan,
I can feel it.
He can feel it.
he wants it.
He wants it.
Mickey, we need a 10 or a face card for $1,000. It's a 10 or a face card. It's a 10 or a face card.
Feel a card.
He's a kid. Good job.
We like that. We got $1,000 from earlier. $1,000 now. We want $5,000 on this board.
Yes.
That's what we want. Mickey, we need it. We need it
Mickey,
to happen
we need
right
it to
now.
happen right
Okay,
now.
he's got another 11 sitting there.
Yeah,
ready.
another 11. He's looking for another 10 or a
We've
face.
also got a 9. We love a 2 for that 9. That's what we need, Mickey. Michael wants to go home with a lot of money.
A lot of money.
25 is a good number. Let's get the 5 first. So Mickey, either a 10 or a face for $5,000. You love a 2. Deal
We
with
need the
it.
2.
It's an ace.
It's an ace.
Okay, well,
And that doesn't hurt you. That doesn't hurt you.
put down the 9.
Put that on a 9.
Put down the 9.
Okay, put it on a 9 gives you a 10 or 20. So you're still totally safe. Okay, you're still totally safe. But now we need
that 10.
Another ace.
We need another ace.
We need another ace.
We need another
We
ace
also
right
need
now.
A 10 or a
A
face.
10 or a face.
Okay, that's what we're looking for.
Yes.
We need to get, because we want to get you $25,000.
I want $25,000.
That's what we need. I mean, we don't we all want it.
Yes.
And don't we all want him to win?
So Mickey, for $5,000.
Deal the card.
It's a gem.
There you are.
Okay.
Alright now. Mikey, that's $5,000. You got the $5,000 on the board. $1,000 from earlier. That's $6,000. Here's the deal. You have no power chips remaining, but you're safe. We're looking for an ace.
We need
We need another ace right now.
but you're safe.
You say.
That's cool.
Right, good.
Alright.
Alright, we need an ace. We need, but if we pull a bunch of 2s,
What we need.
we need another ace.
One card.
Gotta have it.
Done and done. Okay.
Looking for another ace.
One is an ace.
1 is an ace for $25,000. Deal the card. Isn't an ace.
I'm begging you, please. An ace, please.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Well, you have
Well-
to play it. You gotta play it. It gives you 15. So now I gotta ask
That's
you.
the question. Dude, you have $5,000 on the board. $1,000, a total of $6,000. You have the option now to stop, or you continue playing. You know power chips, so you got to see another card. Anything more than a 6, and you're out of here. You'll lose the $5,000 off the board, but you'll leave the $1,000 you have earlier, and then the rest of the 6, and you're still a go. If it's a 6, it's $25,000. So, Mikey, what do you want to do?
I gotta be smart. I've been playing smart. I just have to walk with the 5,000. That's a lot of money.
You taking the money?
Congratulations, you just won $6,000.
No, but you know what? Even with $6,000,
Six.
is there a 6?
Torture me now.
Is there a six?
Is there a 6? Mickey, you would have won $25,000. Mickey, would he have won $25,000? Deal a card. Today, 3 New York City transplants take on a team of college buddies. It's a battle of the sixes coming up on Chain Reaction.
Starts with where there's a gene underneath. Guess the word game and you're right. The word game starts a chain. If you never did the guess. With the chain, it's a It's guys guess go right now. What's your reaction?
Good luck, you guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Chain Reaction. Today, girlfriends Jenny, Janelle, and Gabine, and friends Julian, Ira, and Sammy face off at the Battle of the Sixes. Race to connect words that form a multi-part chain. Each correct answers have hold out cash, and if you play this game really well, you can walk home with a whole lot of it. But what do we need? We need a chain first. You're gonna have to connect the worm, pay with the worm burgers. Correct answers are worth $100. And ladies, you want the 20 towers backstage, you get to go first. Let's begin with Jenny. Letter below pay or above burgers?
Let's go letter below pay.
Okay.
R.
Pay rent?
Is the answer rent? No, sorry. Alright, look at the guys. Julian.
And a letter below pay. Alright.
Ace.
Pay raise?
Is the answer raise? Yeah. That is correct. The guy's on the board. Alright, you have $100. And Ira, you reach the lead?
Of course. All right. We get a letter above burgers.
All right.
F. What do you think?
Fat burgers.
Is the answer fat burgers? No, sorry. Alright, over the ladies. Janelle?
Can I have a letter below raise?
Okay.
H.
Raise hens?
Is the answer hens? No. Alright, over the guys again. Sammy?
I'm gonna go with a letter above burgers.
Okay.
L.
Okay.
Let's see if it's Flappy Burgers. No, sorry, it's not Flappy. Alright, Javini.
They're above burgers.
Okay.
Alright.
Flip?
Is the answer Flip Burgers? That's right! Girls on the board. Alright, each team has $100 apiece. Jenny.
May I have a letter below raise?
You may.
E.
Raise head?
Is it head? Nope, sorry. Over to the guys. Julian.
Is it raise hell?
Is it raise hell? That's right. That gives the guys a lead. And Ira, you're up.
Go under hell.
B.
Hellboy.
Is the answer Hellboy? No, sorry. Over the girls. Janelle.
Below hell.
Okay.
E.
Is it hellbent?
Is that the right answer for the tie? That is correct! Alright, we're tied up here. Javini, I'll give you a letter. Let's see if you can solve this puzzle.
But.
Okay.
Bend back.
Let's
see if it's back. Nope, sorry. Over the guys. Sam, let's see if you can solve it.
Back flip.
Well, we know it's not but. Let's see if it's back. That's right.
Guys taking the lead.
It's pay raise hell bend back flip burgers. Alright, gentlemen, since you completed the chain correctly, you'll play our first speed chain of the day. You'll have to connect the worm. Spring with the worm, Steven. Begin now.
Great, even Steven. Yeah, you can say.
Good job.
Alright, what's your answer?
Is it spring break even Steven?
Is that right? Yes, it is. Alright, girls, you're falling behind by $200. So we'll give you the first crack of our second chain of the day. This time, correct answers are worth $200, and you'll have to connect the worm, finishing with the worm gears. Jenny, you're up first. Below finishing, above gears.
May I have the letter above gears?
Sure.
Is
S.
it switch gears?
Is the answer switch? That is right. We're tied up again. Ladies are in control, and Janelle, it's your turn.
Below finishing.
Sure. E.
Finishing touch.
Is that the correct answer for the lead? That's right. Alright, ladies. You're in control of Javini.
Above switch, please. Time switch?
Is it time switch? No. Alright, over the guys. Julian.
Letter below touch. Okay.
Now.
Face?
Is it scrunches up her face? I'm sorry, that's not right. Alright, Jenny.
Letter below touch.
Oh.
Is it touch football?
Is it football? That's correct! You're good, Jenny? Alright, Janelle, right to you.
You, where would you like to run?
Below football.
Now.
Football. Field.
Is it field? That's right!
Good guess, ladies.
Alright, one more word. Your 600 head from the guys. There's one word left. Let's give you Javini a letter.
Track.
Is it track for the chain? Nope, sorry. Alright, the guys then. Ira.
Let's see if you can wrap this up. Trip.
Is it trip for the chain? That's right. It's finishing touch football, football field trip switch, switching gears. Alright guys, since you complete the chain correctly, you get a second speed chain. You have to connect the worm. Supporting with the worm, citizen. Begin now. Alright, what do you think, guys? You need this.
The supporting role model, model citizen.
Is it correct for $200? That's right. Closed captioning sponsored by.
Alright, guys.
Best of luck in today's game. And if you lose, you always have to spin one time as you want. Alright, guys, you trailing by $200. You get to kick off the third chain. This time, you have to connect the worm toe with the worm omelet. Quick answers are now worth $300. And we'll start off with Sammy.
Letter below toe. Alright.
C.
Toe crunch.
Alright, is it toe crunch?
Crunch.
Nope. What is it?
Alright, Jenny, you're up first.
Alright,
May I have a
Jenny.
letter above omelet?
Sure.
Is it Western omelet?
I don't know, but let's see. That's right. Alright, ladies, you have $1,300, and Janelle, you're up.
Okay.
You.
Toe cutter.
Is it cutter? Nope. Alright, Julian.
Letter below toe. Okay. Toe curtain. I don't know what.
Is it toe curtain? Nope, sorry. Alright, Javini.
Above Western, please.
Okay.
C.
Country Western?
Is it country? That's correct. Alright. Jenny.
Can you have the letter below toe?
Sure.
L.
Toe curly?
She says curling, is that right? That's it is. Janelle, you're up.
Of country.
C. What do you think? Sorry, out of time. Over to the guys again. Ira.
Country. Okay.
R.
What
do you think?
Country.
Is it the crow's country? Nope. Sorry. Over to the girls. Javini.
Crazy country?
Well, let's give you a letter first.
Would you like to go
above country?
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
Crown country?
Is it the crown country? I'm sorry, no. Over the guys again. Sammy.
Country. All right, Sammy. Crossing country.
Is it the crossing country? No. Alright, Jenny.
May I have the letter above country?
Oh, Jenny.
May I have the letter above country?
You may.
Oop, that means there's one other left of the word. I can't give it to you, but you can take a guess.
Cross country?
Is it the cross country? That's right. You're ahead by $1,400. One word left to go. Janelle, think you could solve it?
Show her a letter.
Let's show her a letter, please. I.
Curling iron.
Is it iron? Iron cross for the chain. Right, you are. It's toe curling, curling iron, iron cross country, country western, western omelet. Alright, the ladies completed the chain correctly. You'll play the final speed chain. You'll have to connect the worm, chili, with the worm, clerk. Begin now.
What do you think?
Need an answer, please.
Chili run desk clerk.
Is that right? No, it's chili reception desk clerk.